Thank you.
Obviously, I'm sure you guys are thrilled that you were in the playoffs, but what does it mean for you to be at this point, and you guys knowing that you guys still have the division looking ahead?
We're just gonna enjoy this right now. We'll worry about keeping on winning baseball games tomorrow, but this is a special moment. This is a group that's worked for this for a really long time. The most selfless group of guys that I've played with, and it's been a lot of fun to be a part of it. I couldn't have dreamed for this to happen any better way.
And Curtis?
Mike, at what point in the season did you believe that this group was capable of getting to the playoffs? Was it as far back as spring training, or maybe was it at some point in the season?
Honestly, for me, it was the day that I got traded here. I know this organization is a great organization, and Farhan and Scott have done an unbelievable job of putting together a group of great guys, great players, great people. And I think that's great people is the number one thing. We don't have a bad egg in this locker room, and we're so lucky to have that you have to take a step back and recognize how special this is, because it's hard to find a group of 40, 50 guys that are players plus 20, 30 staff members that all mesh together. And putting that together, I can't imagine how hard that is and how much people skills you have to notice that. And to put that group together is just incredible.
And Danny.
Hey, Mike, this is going to be your first playoffs in your career. Have you talked to any of the older guys on the team, any of the veterans about the playoffs, or do you plan on consulting them?
We will at some point. I haven't yet. We're so stuck in the moment that we don't have time to think about the future or the past. We just enjoy each inning, each pitch, and it's hard to look anywhere other than that. So at some point, we'll definitely kind of lean on those guys who have experience in the playoffs to give us some advice and, lean on them for how we should handle ourselves. And I don't expect this to be any different for us. I think we have the right group that's even keel. We control our emotions, and I think that'll help us down the road.
Thank you.
John.
Could you have imagined this in spring training? If so, how?
Honestly, the veterans kind of stepped up and really played a big part in that, and saying how much they believe in this group and this team and these people that we have in our clubhouse. And so when you hear guys that have experienced that before and they believe in it, it's really hard not to follow suit. So they made it really easy for us to just kind of blend in and mesh and really just have fun.
Is that Brandon Buster?
And Longo. Yep. And, getting guys like Waddy back, guys that really know how to control the pace of the game, control their emotions, and not get caught up in big moments or small moments. They're all the same. And so learning from these guys has been incredible, and it's a lifelong experience. It's not just on the baseball field. That translates so much further down the road, and it's just been a pleasure to be in this group.
Do you recall a conversation with one of those guys that you kind of alerted you to this possibility?
No, there's been so many that have been about how we can get here. It's not one moment, it's not one conversation. There's thousands of them. There's thousands of moments, and they all lead to this. And just kind of, it's credit to all the guys who listen too, that pay attention to what's going on and follow these guys' lead. And it just makes it a lot more fun when you have that type of leadership and that type of person ahead of you and in front of you and showing you the way to do things and how to handle yourself. And it's translated into this moment.
Thanks.
Okay, that's all we have.